Hurley of davidhurley.net and elitedownlinebuilder.com, talking to you on Friday, the 28th of August 2020. This is the first video I've made in quite a long time because I've just been hard at it for 12 or 13 weeks, teaching endless numbers of English classes, various topics, all taught in English, that is to say, at colleges and private classes here in Hiroshima. This, as you can imagine, has been rather a trying term because we were delayed. The colleges were delayed at the start of term by the outbreak of coronavirus, and then they had to work out what to do to restart the term. And so we had to train. One college I trained learned how to use Zoom and had to go to that college to teach the students remotely through Zoom. And then my other college, we had to learn how to use Google Classroom and teach our students from our own homes. And so when term did begin, all the lessons were kind of crushed together. There were no breaks, no national holiday breaks or anything like that. And so it's been an endless round of teaching. There are plenty of benefits from teaching at home, but I actually do prefer teaching face-to-face in the classroom. I was very pleased that the vocational college where I work at fairly quickly went back to classroom teaching after just 2 weeks of going in and teaching students or attempting to teach students through Zoom. But my other college, which is a women's university, we continued right through to the end, teaching online from home, and we will be doing so again next term. So term came to a rather late end this year. I finished all my university classes at the end of July, but the vocational college continued into Wednesday this week in my case. And yesterday I had one class at a community centre. So my summer holiday really began yesterday afternoon. And it's only going to continue for 2 weeks this term or this year because term will begin in the middle of September at the vocational college and then 1 week later at my university. And it looks as if next term is going to be even more hectic than this term, although hopefully with less disruption, as we have now trained and are prepared and know what to do if we have to continue teaching or resume teaching through the internet. But anyway, I've got two weeks with no college classes at all, just 1 or 2 private lessons, community centre classes, and so on. And then after that, I have 1 week with just one college back on, but quite a few classes this term with the vocational college. Last term, which has just finished, I had 6 classes over 3 days, and next term I will have 8 classes over 3 days and the same number of classes at my women's college as I had last term. So I'm making the most of this time of refreshment, just 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks perhaps. And I set myself some summer holiday goals. I'm not going to go anywhere, of course, staying mostly at home or in or around town here in Hiroshima, Japan. But I have set some 10 goals for this holiday. And the big challenge is, can I get these goals done? There's a range of goals here. They're not all business goals. But number 1 is to edit my beginner's crypto course part 1 and add the second part, which I've been planning or intending to add for some time. Talking about my crypto course and online business in general, if anybody has been following me on the CTP Talk blog and on the Hive blockchain or through these videos, you'll know that I've not been very active. I've not been blogging at all, but I have been popping by and commenting and upvoting on the Hive blockchain and on the CTP Talk blog. So I've done quite a bit there to maintain the growth of my own CPT tokens and very slowly keep building Hive power. Also, my crypto beginners course has been continuing automatically, of course, through my autoresponder, and I've been able to just post out a couple of safe list or viral mailer ads several days a week, which has maintained the flow of people, well, more like a dribble of people coming in and joining the list and then coming through the system, my funnel. I've had quite a few people join SET, Start Earning Today, on the back end of my crypto course funnel, and also quite a few people joining the primary programs that I promote through there, and also joining the faucets. And so, although I have really done nothing creative for the last few weeks for my online business, just in maintenance mode, I've kept it in maintenance mode. Growth, it has slowly been growing, slowly growing. So I'm hoping to give that a boost with this first goal of my summer holiday goals in the next 2 weeks. Then I have a non-business goal, but actually these goals are pretty important to me. Chess, I have continued to study chess through this busy period and playing chess on GameNot.com and other venues. I had a great result the other day, beating the best player that I know in Hiroshima for the first time ever. So that's a bit of a bragging right there. I think it may have been something to do with the spritzer that I served him, a wine tonic mix with quite a lot of wine in it for him. Anyway, that's a bit of a brag. My chess goals for this summer holiday are to finish writing my notes for the 1d6 opening system. That's when I play as black. Yesterday, I completed the very first goal of the holidays. I made a set of 64 memory cards, which I'm going to talk about in more detail in another blog post for those who are that interested in chess. I've got a set of memory cards here. Each memory card is a place name, and each place name is connected to one of the squares on the chessboard. And the idea is it's part of a memory system to help me visualize what's going on the board. That at least is the theory, or it may be a bit of a crackpot theory, but I do enjoy challenging myself with these memory systems. And then I'm going to review the 1d4, that's an opening system for white, and I'm going to attempt to write 3 stories based on a memory system I'm developing for that opening system. So those are my chess goals. I also am intending to clean and tidy my room. It's not had a good solid clean and tidy for quite a while, and to further reduce clutter. I'm very impressed by minimalism, but not massive minimalism. I call myself a moderate minimalist. You can see behind me I've got plenty of stuff on my shelves, mainly books, a collection of books. So I have gradually narrowed down the books to an essential collection, or what I regard as an essential collection. So that's one aim. That's another aim. Aim number 3. Aim number 4 is to review and blog about the 48 Laws of Power, which is a book written by what's his name? Robert Greene. And for that too, I have developed a memory system, which is over here, the 48 Laws of Power. And I've also got a set of memory cards for that too. And I want to publish a blog post about that as well. Number 5, goal number 5 is to publish 2 academic papers that I've already written on academia.org, which is a site for academics to publish their academic papers. Number 6 is another chess goal. Publish a chess post on my other blog, easychesstips.com. And number 7, publish daily posts on perennialtarot.com, which is another one of my blogs. And well, I pull a tarot card every day as a focus for contemplation. And I usually blog about that when I have time, but I have not. I sort of ran out of steam. I pulled a card every day, but just didn't get around to blogging. Really, after teaching several classes online, all I really want to do is lie down and hide away. Goal number 8, a double goal, is about the Hive and CTP Talk blogs. I'm aiming to publish 4 blog posts on CTP Talk. So that's 2 a week, including this one, and 3 blog posts on the Hive blog. Those posts on the Hive blog will be things to do with things like chess and maybe a bit of Lego talk and non-business stuff. Okay, the last 2 goals. Goal number 9 is another goal for Hive, the Hive blockchain. Where is it? Goal number 9 here, and the CTP community. I'm interested in the CTP Swarm Booster, which is a new project started by one of our CTP Talk members and supported by the people at CTP. John, I think, has just put in 1,500 CTP tokens to this project. So I'm going to buy a few more Hive. I've got a bit of spare crypto, spare Bitcoin, well, Satoshi really. And so I'm going to use that to buy more Hive, maybe 10 or 20 or 30 more Hive, a few more Hive. And I'm going to contribute those Hive, that, however much it is, to the CTP Swarm Booster project. If you don't know what that is and you're a member of CTP Talk, just do a search for it and you will find some info. Okay, and the last one, this one's pretty tough actually, because this is another thing that I've neglected, is my workouts, my physical workouts. I call them SMWs, 7-minute workouts, so they usually take a lot more than 7 minutes. Based on a series of exercise that I learnt about some years ago, which was called the 7-minute. There was actually a program, a 7-minute workout program, which didn't last very long, an affiliate program. But I took away some of the stuff I learnt from that, and I've developed my own workout system. On the days when I'm teaching at the vocational college, I usually do a very light workout in the morning. But the full workouts have almost fallen by the wayside. I haven't done any yet in August. I think I only did 1 or 2 in July. So I'm aiming to get 4 done in the next 2 weeks, which will just be 2 a week, which for me would be a huge amount. I'm still aiming to do 30 full workouts this year. I think so far I've only done 13. We're already near the end of August. 40, 50, 16, 70. If I can get 17 done in the next 2 weeks, I'm still in with a chance of completing that goal. So there we are. Those are my summer holiday goals for 2020. I'm telling you all about them to kind of keep myself somewhat accountable and see if I can get them done, or at least as many of them as possible. No, get them all done. Get them all completely 100% done, so that I can brag and boast about it and feel that I've accomplished something this year. Okay, that's all for me until my next post. David Hurley of davidhurley.net, and what's the other one? The other one is called, what's it called? What's my other one called? I can't remember. It's gone. Dear, oh dear. I think I'm getting as bad as old Russell. What's it called? It's called something. There, I think I've got worse than Russell, because Russell usually manages to remember. Oh, Russell puts on his glasses and then finds out what the other thing was. Anyway, enough of this waffling. That's all from me, David Hurley of davidhurley.net and elitedownlinebuilder.com.